Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today what I will be showing you is how to create a Minnie Mouse Airhead wrapper. This wrapper is for the regular sized Airheads. It's the 0.55 ounce wrapper, I believe. I'm sorry, 0.55 ounce Airhead. So this template is one that you can purchase from sweetimpressionsus.com or through my Etsy shop if you just search for my shop Sweet Impressions US. With the template, you are going to get the transparent PNG logo, and then you will get the blank template for you to create whatever theme or for whatever event you will be using this for. So first, what you're gonna do is open up your file. It is gonna open up with two wrappers on there. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and erase one, that way I can just work with another. If you open it and it is all grouped together, you will have to ungroup it, and you can do that by right-clicking and ungroup. Now, the process that I will be using should be similar for whatever program you choose to use, but just keep in mind that you should have some working knowledge of whatever program you're using. I am not going to go much into detail about all the functions that I'm using today. I will be doing this in Silhouette Studio, but you can use Word, Canva, or the Cricut software. So to get started, I'm going to do a mini. So to get started first, let me go ahead and explain a couple items. This is, of course, your edges where the Airhead is going to seal on the sides. Here I have included a box in the middle because that is going to show you the space for you to work with that is going to go in the front of the wrapper. And then these two will be the back once it's folded over. So what I'm going to do first for the background is I am going to search on Google pink glitter background. I'm gonna go to images and then just kind of search and go through, see what you like that's gonna fit your theme. And this one looks pretty good, so I'm gonna copy that. I'm going to go back here and paste it. Now you can set this as your background a few different ways. Here in Silhouette Studio, if you want, you can just size it the same size of the background, and then you can right click and you can send to the back. And here you can see that you can delete this portion of it. Or let me go back a few steps. What I like doing so that it's the exact same size as the background, I will make this big to cover everything. I will still move it to the back, but you see how it is a little bit bigger than the actual wrapper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the background and press my shift key, select the last layer. I'm going to go to this modify panel tool, and I'm going to crop it. Now you see that this middle square already does not have a background color to it, but on some of my templates you may open them up and it may be filled in. So all you would have to do here is click on it and hit the transparent portion. That way you can see how it's going to look with that background. Now here you still will see the lines, but once you print from here, you won't be able to see them. So for my edges, I am going to select both of them, and I want them to match the background at some pink that's going to match it. So I'm gonna go to my color palette, my fill panel, and I'm gonna choose the dropper, because with the dropper, it's going to let me roll over and choose an exact color that's in this background. So I think I'm going to do maybe a little darker. And that should be okay for now. Okay, so my logo, I always like to put it in the back. But you see, when you move, all these items are layered. So here, if it's behind it, all you want to do is click on it, and then you can right click and you can move to front. Bring to front. Resize it, and then I'm going to put my logo there so that when I print, it's going to be in the back. Okay, so now I am going to go back to Google, and I'm gonna go Minnie Mouse transparent background. And you want to look for transparent backgrounds so that you don't have to mess with it when you move it over into your canvas. So here you can see that it's a transparent background. I'm gonna copy it, and let's see if it'll move it over. Okay, so it moved it over with the white background, but that's okay. I can still move it. I'm sorry, I can still remove it. So to remove it here in Silhouette Studio, we're gonna hit this little butterfly icon, the trace panel, select area, and you will select. Sometimes Silhouette Studio acts a little weird, but you will make sure that everything is filled in and trace and detach. Okay, so that will take the background off of that. Now again, it's going to be different depending on what program you're going to use. I'm going to zoom in. So I'm gonna, I can put her here, and then I'm gonna duplicate her. You know what, but she looks kind of small. Let's look for maybe just Minnie Mouse face. There we go. Okay, this one again, I will have to remove the background on it. And I think this is going to work a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Now again, you want to keep your front design between those two lines. I'll take this off. And then I do want a copy of this. And I am going to flip horizontally so that it's facing the other way. Okay, so now I am going to type happy first birthday. And I want it in white. And if I'm going too fast, I apologize. I mean, these are tools that you will use a lot when you're working with this program. But you should already be familiar, like I said, with whatever program you're using. Okay, so happy first birthday. I'm not going to add a name right now. For the font, I do have a mini font installed. And I think I'm going to put the first birthday on the next line, and I want to center it. So happy first birthday. Move this a little bit this way, create a little bit more room. And now that I've added these, I think I'm going to change this border to match the bow. There we go, that looks better. Now when you are wrapping this, you have to keep in mind that you do have to leave some space here for when it folds over when assembling it. So what I want to do is also, I'm going to add a little thank you note. I'm going to duplicate this so I don't have to start fresh. And then I'm just going to put thank you for coming. I want it all in one line. And then I will put it there. That way when you fold it over, you do have this space right here free, so that it's not going to cover either the message and the logo. And that's it. And then you want to maybe group everything together. That way you can move it all in one. That way you can move it all together. And I'm going to duplicate it. That way I could print multiple at a time. And I think I can probably fit 3 on here. So I'm going to flip it over, make another copy, and there we go. Here I'm just going to align it together. That way it's easier for me to cut once it prints. And then this one we'll leave there. There you go. So you have your 3 Airhead wrappers. When you go and print, you will see that the lines will not be there. Those are just giving you a guide. If you were cutting this with your cut machine, then that's where it would cut. Then it's a completely different process just to tell it to cut the edges. But since you are just printing here, I'm going to print and print, however many wrappers you need. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I will try to make a video for each template that I have up on my website. And there is a video on how to assemble these after you have designed and printed them. So if you want to take a look at that, there is a link for that as well down in the description. But thank you again for watching. Again, like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.